Hey everybody, and welcome back to birth chart guidance class. So today we're going to be looking at a birth chart, and it happens to be mine. And when you pull up your chart on Astro Charts, the first thing you're going to notice is the zodiacal wheel. It's the thing that has the strange symbols all over it and the crazy lines going through it. And this is the snapshot of the astrological sky the moment you were born. Now, if you look just below the wheel, you'll see a list of symbols which represent the planets, your moon, your sun, and other things. So you can use that as a key to figure out which zodiac sign everything falls into. But getting back to my chart, you'll see that I'm a Leo sun, I'm a Leo moon, and Virgo rising. And you can see those symbols on the left hand side of the wheel. And the other planets hold meaning, of course, and the numbers inside of the wheel as well. But for now, we're going to focus on the rising sign because we're going to find out what planet rules my chart and what my theme is for my soul. So that's right. Every chart has a ruler and a theme. Now, it's not the ruling planet of your sun sign. It's the ruling planet of your rising sign that we're looking for. On your chart, your sun represents your ego and the rising sign represents your soul. And we spend our entire lives living on the battlegrounds between the ego and the soul. The ego often is the one that gets us into trouble, and the soul is what usually points us in the right direction. Now, don't get me wrong, the ego is valuable too, but without it, we wouldn't get out of bed every day, but there's got to be a healthy balance. And in order to do that, you have to find and nurture your soul so that it can grow. So if you look at my chart right there on the left hand side, you'll see a symbol that reads ASC. That is the ascendant or rising sign. This part of the chart marks the exact moment my soul entered my body and I took my first breath. And this is why you need to know the time you were born, because the chart is built around this rising sign and it changes every 2 hours. So the ascendant is that flag in the sand where my first house begins, and then from there it goes counterclockwise around the rest of the houses and the zodiac signs to plot the entire birth chart. And mine was at Virgo at 8:34 a.m. on July 23rd, 1971. Virgo was the zodiac sign that was rising on the eastern horizon at the moment of my birth, and that's why they call it the rising sign. Virgo is ruled by Mercury, the planet of communication and information, and so that's the ruler of my chart. And the theme is to enlighten. It's to become enlightened and then to bestow that message and knowledge to the world. Now, let's go down through all the signs. If your rising sign is in Aries, your ruling planet is Mars, and your theme is empowerment. If it's in Taurus, your ruler is Venus, and your theme is compassion. If it's Gemini, your ruler is Mercury, which is the same as Virgo's, but your theme is communication. If it's Cancer, your ruler is the moon and your theme is evolution. If it's Leo, your ruler is the sun and your theme is light. Virgo, of course, is Mercury and the theme is to enlighten. Libra's ruler is Venus and their theme is harmony. Scorpio's ruler is Pluto and the theme is transformation. Sagittarius's ruler is Jupiter, and the theme is joy. Capricorn's ruler is Saturn, and the theme is integrity. Aquarius's ruler is Uranus, and the theme is innovation. And last but not least, Pisces' ruler is Neptune, and the theme is to aspire. So that's all of them. I want you to go ahead and write down in your notebook or journal, whatever you have to take notes with, what your chart ruler is and the theme of your chart. And I'm going to be expanding on this conversation in the next week. We're going to really take a good deep look at this. The next exercise I want you to do for this weekend is I want you to go down through the list of symbols on your birth chart and count up the number of each of the 4 elements that you have in your chart. Here's the breakdown. So the fire signs are Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. The earth signs are Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. The air signs are Aquarius, Gemini, Libra. And the water signs are Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. And as soon as you tally up the numbers, we're going to figure out your dominating element, because most charts are heavy in one element or 2 elements, and the element or elements that you're deficient in, because to live your best life means you got to balance them out. Okay? It's just like a car. You have to have all 4 tires working. If one tire is low or flat, you're not going anywhere. So it's the same thing with your birth chart. You need a balance of all 4 elements, and we're going to help you get there. So if you can't determine which sign is the most efficient, I have an elemental survey that I'm going to be emailing out to all of you tomorrow. And it's just an easy questionnaire, and you add up the points, and then you figure out which element you're top heavy and which element you're deficient. And so we're going to go over some ways for you to balance those energies out. Don't worry, this is going to be key in this class. So, all right. So I will send that information out to you tomorrow. I'm going to continue this discussion on Monday, and I'll be doing some chart readings for some folks in the group. I'm not going to share any names, just the zodiacal wheel. Okay, that's it for now, and have a great weekend. Bye.